Hi everyone, welcome back to the monthly Warning tournament for August from SD League. Today we have Tman and Bagdadi. Tman playing over on the right in blue as the 8th Infantry, and over on the left in red, Bagdadi playing as the Bandanner Gruppierung. Let's have a look at what Tman has down. So we've got some Jaeger Aufkel here pushing up into that tree line there, and over here we've got some LRS going into that building. Good position for the ground surveillance radar units. Good line of sight across the centre as well. At the back, we have Cobra pushing hard into Delta, and we have a huge pile of units. So this is going to be a hard push on Delta by Tman. We've got Stingers, Itos, Ihawk, Mech Rifles, Law ×2, and 2 Abrams. Expensive outlay, so this is a heavy push into Delta. He wants that point. A new Jaeger Aufkel's been put down here, going over to watch the rear there. And we have a Command and a Cobra. Another Cobra pushing into Alpha. This could be a nasty opener. Depends what Bagdadi has in terms of air defense. Up at the front here, we have 2 ATGMs, an SPG-9, and a Sharpshooter going in here. They're going to be in trouble. Sharpshooter going to the center here, and then down here we have 2 FS Jaeger, 2 FS Jaeger Metis, and 2 SPG-9s pushing up early. There is no forward deployable anti-air here. This could be trouble for Bagdadi. Here he does have 2 Eaglers pushing up the rear, and a Commander, which are going into that point. Field Depot, early purchase in a 1v1. That is risky business. They're an expensive outlay. We have a Command and a Biryusa pushing up the back here, but it's going to be late to the party. Let's spin ourselves around and switch it over to the controller. I mean, I think it's safe to say that both of these points are going to get hit hard by a Cobra. I think we'll have a watch of the top, because that's going to be where Tman does his major push, I guess. But we'll try and keep an eye on what's happening at the other point as well, because I think these Cobras are about to get a lot of kills. There's just no AA there. It's not even like the infantry is particularly well kitted out or in vehicles that can fire back at these Cobras. I'll try and keep both in view. Here's that Cobra coming in. ATGM is down in its vehicle. Sharpshooter is down. ATGM is down. UAZ. Oh, MiG-23 comes in and gets a kill on the Cobra. But the damage has been done. A single SPG-9 remains, and over at the other side, Cobra has killed both SPG-9s, 1 squad of Metis. The 2 Jaeger squads still alive by the looks of it down the bottom there. Igla coming in at the rear now. The Cobra goes down, diving away from the MiG-23. The MiG-23 gets out alive. Does manage to do a little bit of damage to that Cobra. Surely the Iglas will finish the job here. Iglas fire, 1 hit, but the Cobra's getting out of there. Oh, the other Igla fires and does get it, but the Command is in here. I did not expect that Tman was going to have a Command in this point. Genuinely thought he wouldn't have bothered, but he has got his Command in the bottom corner. They're currently +2 to Tman. That's an early bonus for him. Jaeger Aufkel pushing up here against the SPG-9s. Fire support from the Abrams at the back. There's only a Biryusa in there. And the Command coming in at the back. That SPG-9 almost dead, is running away. Jaeger is going to push up. Yeah, Tman is going for this point. Over at the other side, though, Bagdadi doing the same. He's pushed up his Jaeger at the bottom of that point, and they are engaging on the Jaeger Aufkel. Another jet came in there. What was that? SPG-9 goes down. That was a HE bomber, but it didn't actually drop its bombs. It's not damaged. Is it coming around for another pass? Certainly looks like it. What's it going for? Diving. Surely the Jaeger. Oh. Not quite a perfect hit. Did some damage, but not enough. Command is being retreated out at this point. Anti-air surely going to get wrecked by the Abrams here. The MiG-21 still flying around, even though it's damaged. Nice hit from the Abrams there. Takes out the anti-air. Down at the bottom, those Jaeger pushing up on the Jaeger Aufkel. Surely Tman will have to retreat his Command as well. More Jaeger coming in here. This has been a good opener for Tman, though. He killed a lot of infantry with those Cobras. Sure, they paid for themselves. A couple of T80s coming in at the back. One for the bottom, one for the top. This could be potentially... it's really difficult. So this point is really hard to push back into because you've got this corridor here. And it's kind of like... You ever watch the movie 300? It's a funnel. And this Abrams, for example, can fire into this funnel. So any units that come to here can be fired at by all the units from multiple sides here. The big way to come through is through the forest, but obviously you need infantry to do that, not tanks. Like this T-55 rolling through the forest there is at serious risk of getting wrecked by these Jaeger that are punching up. I see a bunch of infantry being called in there as well by Baghdadi. Tman is out of that bottom point, by the way. But that T-55... The Dragons won't pose much threat to it because they can't fire at close range. But the Abrams, however... Oh, Abrams gets a good hit. It takes a chunk off the Abrams because of the close range. But there it goes. Abrams gets the kill. That command is still alive, running away down there. Mech rifles seem to be running in the same direction. Jaeger in open ground down there, with a little bit of support from the Abrams engaging on the FS Jaeger. Oh no. Engaging on the Jaeger Metis, it seems. Or was trying to kill the munitions. Jaeger just running in there. They're not currently being engaged, actually. There they go. Now they're being fired at. Abrams can give fire support. Metis not in range to hit that Abrams at the moment. Let's just double check that. Certainly have line of sight, but yep, they are out of range of the Metis launcher. Lots of reinforcements coming in, mainly at the top. Some Sapri RPO coming in for the bottom there. The question is, can Baghdadi push back in at this point, or can Tman hold? He'll need a lot of reinforcements to push past these tanks. Chaparral coming in at the back here as well. There's an ITO covering very far back. And there's an M1A1 rolling into this point as well now, along with some supply. iHawk is quite far back in this situation. I guess it's safe from seed back there, perhaps. Attack marker gone down at the very bottom of the map there by Tman. I'm not sure why that's gone down. You could get a kill on the munitions vehicle. T80 pushing up at the top there. What's it going up against? Oh, it's engaging the mech rifles that'll push down that end of the forest. Abrams racing up to engage it. Oh, misses its shot. M1A1 pushing up as well. M1A1, oh, side on at the moment. There we go, it has turned. T80 smokes. Still taking pot shots at those mech rifles, though. Yeah, you're going up against the Motor Strelky Metis here. 2 squads versus 1 squad, and those BMPs are the 1PG, which mean they have the grenade launcher. They will actually be pretty good against infantry close range. Although, not too close range, because the RPGs or the Panzerfaust, whatever they've got, will still do some damage. And my 24 VP coming in at the back there for Baghdadi. Not a bad choice, because actually, other than the Chaparral up here, and the iHawk, and the Stinger, to be fair, there isn't much AA down for Tman. He doesn't have anything over here. Mortars in now. 1 iHawk at the back. The mortars peppering some smoke in. I think that's so these mech rifles can push in. SPG-9 engaging on these mech rifles. In comes the Mi-24 VP. Surely this is going to be a kill on these mech rifles. Mi-24 VP just flopping around there. It obviously has lost line of sight. What are the rifles firing at? Oh, they're firing at the BTR. Now everything's firing at them. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, mech rifles, why? Why? Oof. Sounds like a bit of skirmishing going on up here now. Yes, indeed. Lots of fighting in the forest here. Abrams went in and killed the Metis. Obviously, the Metis aren't great at close range, so they don't pose a threat to an M1 Abrams at close range, because they can't fire. They're classed as ATGMs and have a minimum range. Mech Rifle's low there, being picked off by the T80. Don't know where that dragon's going. It's getting picked off by the 24 VP. BMP gets the kill on it, though. Mech Rifle's routed. Jaeger Aufkull going up against an FS Jaeger and a Motorstrelki. That will not end well for that Jaeger Aufkull. T-55's getting pummeled over here by the M1A1. 2 go down in quick succession. Mi-24 VP heading over to the bottom point now, where Tman is back in. Those Mech Rifles have made landfall into the tree line. Look at them go. Not the ideal situation for Bagdadi here. There is a MiG-21 HE bomber coming in now. It's going to dive. Here it comes. Good strike. Didn't get a kill, but did a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage. Plenty of fire support from the back here. 2 M1A1s in down here now. 2 heavy tanks. The Abrams over here not currently assisting. Well, the Mi-24 VP, except for the I-Hawk all the way back here, there's nothing there really to bother it. Oh, hang on. I hear a slow-moving jet. That is a very distinctive engine sound. Here comes the Thunderbolt. MiG-23 is going for the Thunderbolt as well. Yes, but the I-Hawk's going for it. Thunderbolt comes in for the Mi-24. Down it goes. Oh, Uragan in at the back using that Fell Depot. Hitting these infantry, or trying to. The MiG-23 went down. It must have got shot down by the Chaparral over at that side. Thunderbolt evacing now, badly damaged, but did what it needed to do. Killed the biggest threat. Another Mi-8 is in, though. Really need some anti-air down here, T-Man. Look at that go. Tearing apart those dragons. And those Mech Rifles in a bad position. Oh, down they go. Will he get the Jaeger as well? Nope, that was the last missile. This Mi-8 pushing up a little bit far here, but the I-Hawk must be out of missiles. And here comes another Thunderbolt. Annihilates that chopper. Over at the other side, BMP-1s have pushed up quite a bit. Motorstrelki there engaging on the Pua Ito. It does not look good for the Ito in there versus a proper squad of infantry. Jaeger might help matters though. Thunderbolt just flittering around at the back here. Command heading back into that bottom point for T-Man. He's already got an advantage in points. I don't think he'd get the win right now, but if he can tick that up a little bit more... What is that Thunderbolt up to? It's almost like it's peeking to see if there's any anti-air there. Certainly nothing hitting it at the moment. SU-22 anti-tank coming in, looking for a kill on one of these Abrams, I assume. Veers off, taking fire from the Chaparral and the Stinger. Oh! Also the I-Hawk firing at it from back here. Again, the I-Hawk's quite far back. It is getting shots off, but not till late. Abrams there being engaged by the ATGM. T-80 badly damaged, still pushing up. Taking fire from the Jaeger, but here's the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt annihilates an infantry squad, and then the tank as well. Ouch. That was pretty brutal. One squad of Sapri still pushing up, and the Metis and the ATGM, but the M1A1 has smoked itself. Thunderbolt coming back around for another pass. Thinking about it, veering off again now, over at the other side. T-64 has arrived over there now. Command is being retreated out of that point once more. Over at this side, SPG-9 in the middle, engaging on those Jaeger. These BMP-1s, I think, causing issues. That, yeah, I was going to say, the A10 goes down. It's taking a lot of fire. I hear another Thunderbolt coming in. Could be spanning the end of that T-64. No, it fires at the BMP. Another Thunderbolt at the top as well. If not the same one coming back round for another pass. Oh. BMP-1 goes down at the bottom here. Possibly to the Jaeger or the A10 at the back. Didn't even see the missile come in. Thunderbolt going for the BMP. Misses both missiles. Oh, it's going for the T-64 and the other T-64 as well. Oh, it's done a lot of damage. Oh. Uragan firing a few shots off into this area to kill these infantry. Managed to stun a tank as well. More infantry arriving at the bottom point there for Tman. He's trying to push back in. Loads of Cubs in play. Wow, and a book. Baghdadi is sick of these aircraft. That's for sure. Command back in that bottom point for Tman again. SU-22 AT coming in. What's it going for? Surely one of these Abrams at the front. Can it get a hit this time? Oh, that was a nice hit. Loads of damage. It's got a pip of health left. Thunderbolt coming in again. Uragan firing on the Abram. Oh, what a shot. The Uragan fires off 2 missiles and kills the Abrams. That was a very nice follow-up, Baghdadi. Very, very nice. Over at the other side. Hang on. T-Man's command's been killed. I don't know what killed it, but it's dead. I think that must be its burning wreckage in there. Thunderbolt flying around. Fires off at the Cub. Gets the kill. Other Cub looks to be out of ammo. That was a cheeky kill from the Thunderbolt. Uragan firing at this area now, trying to stop these units pushing in. More mech rifles arriving. LRS are in the town. MiG-21 HE bomber comes in for the Jaeger Aufkul, taking fire from lots of ground AA. Ihawk at the back. Finishes it off. What a strike. Unfortunately for Baghdadi, he has a Jaeger Aufkul defending this point. And nothing else in here is defending this point. Let's be realistic. An Igla with low ammo. A commander that's not really going to put up much of a fight. 2 munitions trucks. A Cub and a UAZ. I think Tman may just take this game. He's going to take that point. Baghdadi doesn't seem to have a lot at the top either. There's still a Thunderbolt flying around at the back. It's a really menacing sound just to hear in the background all the time. They are such good jets. Uragan preparing to fire at the back again there. But there's the surrender. Commiserations, Baghdadi. That was really hard fought to defend that bottom point especially, but T-Man's opener was devastating. I've got to give him that. Obviously, a bit of a difference of kills to losses, but yeah. As soon as we got the kills and losses page, look at that. Cobra. I mean, they did so much damage at the start there. Really good opener. Abrams doing quite well, as we would expect. Over at the other side, tanks doing pretty good job. The Uragan didn't do bad. But yeah, obviously, that opener just secured the top point, certainly. And then the town or industrial area base point, I mean, that was obviously then difficult to hold because he lost a multitude of infantry at the start there. But well played. Cobras get MVP. Can we say anything differently? Probably not. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned to tomorrow for their second game. I'll see you all then.